Another week is in the books. Let's go ahead and recap it and then kick off another one here on Winning Bets. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jason Mattis, of course, with Winning Bets, giving you guys free sports picks every single day. We're on the Monday edition here of Winning Bets. Thanks for kicking off another week with me here and also kicking off your Monday morning. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. It was an excellent weekend here in Chicago, and even an excellent day today. Was able to go outside with no jacket on. We should hit almost 70 degrees each and every single day. Fantastic times right now in Chicago, and let me be the last to wish any mothers out there happy belated Mother's Day. Hopefully you were spoiled as you deserve it. I know all the men and ladies out there appreciate their mothers and all the hard work they do, so appreciate you moms. Let's go ahead and kick things off by making sure we go ahead and recap last week, and then we'll go ahead and get you guys for some bets for today. As you guys can see right there, we went 15 and 23 last week, down 8.44 units on last week. We'll, of course, break it down in full detail here. On year-to-date, still a lot of wins and a lot of losses, and plus 23.04 units. So if you're new to the program here, you're like, damn, my man's got a ton of losses. Well, there for a couple weeks of the MLB season, we were blindly betting every single MLB dog. So we had, going into the MLB season, we had a little bit more wins than losses, and now we just have significantly more losses because those MLB dogs just didn't have much bark to them to start off the season. Let's talk about some of those good wins and some of those bad losses from last week. Our week started off with a good win and a good plus money win. Even money took Austin Dillon over Kurt Busch. That was not this past weekend's race. That was 2 weeks ago when the race got rained out on Sunday and they raced it on Monday. Well, first bet of the week going ahead and cash. That was excellent to see that one. We also got Zach Greinke under 1.5 walks. I think he's going to be looking to be our new cash cow as long as we can go ahead and get those bets in. I'll touch on that a little bit more, but fantastic work with Zach Greinke staying under 1.5 walks. We also did on Saturday, or no, it ended up being Sunday, Overton we took under 4.5K. Said Overton because his name's Overton, but yeah, it went under 4.5K, so good cash right there. What about that in that Nats versus Rockies series midweek? We took twice in that series over 10.5 runs, and we got two good cashes right there. We avoided the one game that did not go on the over, so fantastic work dialing it in on that series. And then last week, we also had two F5 team totals that cashed in the first inning. Both the Phillies and Cardinals both just jumped on those starting pitchers and were able to give us first inning cashes on F5 team totals. That was outstanding to see. Now we got to get to some of those bad losses, unfortunately, and soccer was just really unkind to us last week. Of the 9 bets we put in, we only got 2 wins. Of course, our 2 wins were, of course, on Sunday, Arsenal team total, parlay with over there in Leicester versus Everton. And then we also got in the Champions League, Real Madrid and Manchester City, both teams scoring over 2.5. Was certainly sweaty, but I think a result that we deserved and we got, so that was good. Those 7 losses, though, started off Manchester United, Brentford on Monday. You know, Brentford was unable to score to get the both teams to score apart, and that bet to cash. Leverkusen going up against Frankfurt took their team total. They fell 1 goal short. Liverpool couldn't score in the first half against Villarreal when then they completely dominated the second half. Was just unfortunate that, 45 minutes into that game, they couldn't just grow into the game and assert their authority, and which is what they did in that second half, and they completely took over. What about that Europa League both teams to score parlay? Brutal beat right there with West Ham getting an early red card and killing that bet off. Burnley draw no bet against Aston Villa on the weekend. Burnley just did not show up. They conceded too many goals. I think there were 4 total goals in that game. They were able to get one. Just a really bad performance by Burnley when they needed a good performance. Not good by them. Chelsea on the clean sheet against Wolves. That one didn't end up happening. And then Brighton versus Manchester United under 2.5. Manchester United just put out a shit performance, and there's really no way to other than say it. I mean, the amount of space that they gave Burnley, I was so disgusted. I turned that game off at halftime. They were giving Burnley players so much time and so much space. What are we doing? I thought we brought in Ralph Ragnick because he was a high-tempo pressing coach. I thought we were getting this, City, this Liverpool kind of style, this pressing, this attacking. When you don't have the ball, go get the ball. They don't do any of that at Manchester United. They have not improved one bit under Ralph Ragnick. Can't wait for him to see his way right out that door. Moving on to more losses. Twins were a heartbreak to us. We lost a Twins F5 run line in the bottom of the 5th inning when they gave up a home run, when they had a 1-run lead in that 5th inning. Brutal right there. Also, Twins run line. We lost just a full game run line because they won the game, but they only won it 2-1. In the run that they gave up, there was an error in that inning and ended up scoring on a sac fly. Tough way to go ahead and lose that. Peralta under 6.5 Ks, of course, wants to strike out nearly his last batter to go over that one. Ohtani on outs was just dealing versus those Red Sox. Can't be mad about that, man. Man's throwing 100 miles per hour in the 5th inning. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap and be like, okay, yeah, we lost a bet. You were on your game, and Ohtani was certainly on his game. Pirates on that live money line. What a beautiful spot. We talked about on Payoff Pitch how they had the bullpen advantage against the Reds. Well, it was a bullpen game in the 8th inning, so we put in a live bet on the money line. And what did the Pirates do in that 8th inning? They promptly get the bases loaded with no outs and get 0 runs. And what do they do in the bottom half of that 8th inning? They allowed the Reds to get bases loaded with no outs, and the Reds, they took advantage, and they were able to score runs. Tough loss right there. And then Truex over Hamlin yesterday in NASCAR's race. That was a tough loss. Truex was winning all day long. There was a brief period there, late in stage 2, early stage 3, where Hamlin had gotten in front of Truex by a couple positions. But large in part, Truex was winning all day. Then he got back into a winning position in stage 3, and what happened? Wrecked out. He got caught up in the big one. Not like a super speedway kind of big one, but a big one, so to speak, just based on the kind of cautions you were seeing that day. He got caught up in it. Tough. Absolutely tough right there. We did not deserve to lose that. So, yeah, just tough right there. You can see on the bottom of that tweet, we are taking $7 in arbitrage that we earned on Sunday, and we're going to go ahead and roll that into, any time this week. And, of course, arbitrage is when you make one wager on both sides, guaranteeing yourself some profit. It's a can't-lose situation just because of the odds, and you go ahead and give yourself some free money. We've got $7 to go ahead and roll into this week. So, bad week, down 8.44 units. Really have a tough week. Couldn't get any traction going. We lost money all 7 days. There's not one day last week I was able to help you guys put money in your money in your pocket, and that makes me absolutely sick. Couldn't gain any traction. And then Friday through, Sunday, our rain really killed our bets. I mean, absolutely killed our bets, killed our value. Just look at that Overton one. That was a perfect example. Put the bet in on Friday because it was originally supposed to happen on Friday. It was a good even money bet, plus 100. By the time the sports books got, their ass handed to them by everybody taking the under, when the bet came around on Sunday because of no rain, it opened up at minus 120. It's unfortunate we couldn't get that bet in at even money. Also, Royals versus Orioles over. Couldn't bet that series because all it did was rain all weekend. I mean, they did get some games in on Sunday, but Friday, Saturday, rain. Thought we had a nice spot to go ahead and bet the over. No Greinke on walks. I mentioned that he could be a potential cash cow. He cruised to a nice easy win on Monday. Yesterday he pitched and we got no walk props for him. Hopefully that is not a sign to come, and maybe that was just because of the doubleheader, because I really think he could really become a cash cow for us. So let's hope that was just a one-off. So yeah, just a weird week. Couldn't get anything going, but it's a new week and we look to turn the page and help you guys put some profit in your pocket this week. All right, how are we going to put some money in your pocket? Well, there's a match going on in Serie A today that is pretty interesting. They've got Fiorentina going up against Roma. I did the research and kind of looking into this game. I couldn't decide on goals. I couldn't decide on corners. You could make a case for the corners to go over. You could make a case for over 9.5 corners, pretty good money. You could make a case for both teams to score over 2.5. You could make a case for just over 2.5. You could also make a case for under 2.5. Very, very tricky match here. Kind of looking forward to this one, but even looking at the standings, Roma and Fiorentina both fighting for European places next season. So very, very good match, but I just couldn't quite settle on a traditional kind of bet for this match. I settled on a prop involving 2 players there for Roma. You can find this bet over at Bet Rivers and Barstools and maybe some other sports books, but at least the ones I have access to, those are the books where I found this bet. Again, it's at Bet Rivers or Barstools. It's even money. It's Tammy Abraham and Zaniolo here for Roma. Not quite sure how to pronounce his name. He's been playing as a striker partner to Abram, and also he's the attacking midfielder. Either way, the bet is over 1.5 shots on target combined for these two guys, and it's at even money. So nice even money bet for over 1.5 shots on target. Obviously, Abram is the guy here on Roma scoring the goals. And Zaniolo, again, this is the playmaker. This is a striking partner to him. Both of these guys should start, right? They haven't played since Thursday, so enough time to recover. This is a big game for European places next season, and also their next game is not until May 14th, so plenty of time to also recover. Expecting both of these guys to be in the lineup, but if it is just Abram, it's not the end of the world because this is the guy. He should be taking shots. He should actually score a goal as well. So I just like this bet. It's at even money. We're only asking for 2 shots on target. Think we can get a nice, good plus money cash to go ahead and start off our week. I have also tweeted out some baseball bets before I let you guys go. We're doing Marlins Diamondbacks over 8 runs at minus 110. We're taking that Orioles F5 team total over 1.5 runs at -140, and I'll give you guys that Dodgers run line at -118. I'll be talking about all three of those bets on the payoff pitch, and also giving you guys some more bets on the payoff pitch. I'm going to give out a bet on the payoff pitch that I've never given out this entire season so far. Look forward to giving you guys that bet and some more winners along. It's 11:30 a.m. Eastern time on the payoff pitch. We'll see you guys there. Enjoy your Monday. Thanks for watching till the end. I'm Jason Mattis. Any love you can show by giving me a like, a subscription, or a comment, or even just share this video is very much appreciated. And don't forget to turn on your notifications to increase your chances of locking in the same odds as I talked about today. And check out my other great videos in these corners.